So this is the Venom X22. Everything is just like it came out of the box. The only thing that I have added are those strips on the rims. Everything else is just how you're gonna get it once you buy it. A few things when you first get this bike. Of course, you're gonna have to add oil because it wouldn't have any oil, and that's where you do it. You will have to turn the valves on, which that's one of them. It will be off, and you do have to turn it on. Besides that, oil, gas, and turn on the valve for the fuel. And there's one more valve over here, so you turn both valves on and add oil and gas, and it should be ready to go. One thing that I had an issue with was this right here. So let me try and get this phone real quick. Okay, so this hose right here doesn't have any liquid inside, so I'm guessing it's what intakes air into this, because this piece gets extremely hot when you use the bike. This hose sits right on top of it, so unfortunately this burned a hole into this hose, and it appeared like this was intaking way too much air, and it was revving the bike way too high. So I had that issue maybe 2 days into buying it, and I did not know what was going on with it. So I emailed them, and they thought it was a carburetor. I sent them a video of how it was revving up and down by itself, and it was going crazy. They told me to give it a few taps in case something got stuck in the carburetor to the inside. They told me to mess with the idling screw, which I had done before. I did all that and nothing happened. Then finally I saw the little hole down here, so I got some heat resistant tape, taped it up. They sent me a new carburetor so I could switch it out. Anything that you experience wrong with your bike, if you get it and there's something wrong with it, you will have to either do it yourself or pay someone to do it. That's gonna be it. Whenever I was having my issues with the bike revving, they sent me a new carburetor, which was good, but I was the one that was gonna have to switch it out, which I've never done. And that was an issue because I did not feel confident taking all this apart. Anyway, it wasn't that, so I still have the new carburetor, but the hose, I taped it up, and I don't know if you're gonna be able to see, but you could tell already down there that it's starting to make a nut, like right here. The heat's messing with the tape already, so I'm gonna buy a better tape or something, a better heat resistant tape for that. So I did have that issue. I don't know if all Venom X22s have that issue or not, but I had that issue with this one. Besides that, make sure all the screws, you tighten them up. The ones that come loose the easiest and the fastest are these right here. I'll be riding the bike, then I'll get somewhere, I'll park it, and then this will be just basically leaning down, hanging from the wire. I'll be just hanging there. It has a nut inside, and then just tighten it up. Just make sure you're tying all the screws that you see, and try to find all the screws out there and tighten them up, because you will experience that. It's happened to me on all of them already. I didn't bother tightening them up at first, and all of them, even the back ones, became loose. I'll put a video. I did record a video of the bike when it was revving very high when I had that issue, because I had to record a video and send it to them so they could see what was going on. So I'll put that video here so you guys could see what I was talking about, and I'll put a video of me riding the bike. But besides that, it's a neat bike. I'm a first-time rider. I've used a scooter before. It was a 50cc scooter, so it wasn't nothing major. It was automatic. This is the first bike that I own that it's a 4-stroke motorcycle. It's 125cc, so it's not that fast either. I have talked to more experienced motorcycle drivers, and they do recommend for first-time drivers to buy something that has a little bit bigger motor, because if you need to get yourself out of a situation fast, you might not be able to do it with the bike like this. So that's the only thing. I did push it to its limit, and I hit 60 miles an hour on it. I tried again today, and I could not get it up to 60. I only got it up to 53 miles an hour. So top speed, even though it says 75 on the website, it's somewhere between 50 and 60 miles an hour. So that's a disappointment, because the website says 75. I'm only like 150 pounds, so it's not like I weigh this bike down completely. One thing that I forgot to mention is that the battery is also something that you will have to hook up. It comes brand new, wrapped up. So you unwrap it, hook it up, and just plug and play basically. So that's one more thing. Next, I'll put the video of the bike revving because of the hole in the hose, and then I'll put a video of the ride.